things. I've been all alone, ain't never need nobody else. I'm at a top floor.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live from downtown Minneapolis. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now, when Lonzo Ball entered the league in 2017, Greg, there were major questions about his shooting. And he struggled, of course, during his rookie year.
Yeah, and shooting 30% from deep and under 50% at the line. But credit to Lonzo. He's put major work into his stroke, getting that free throw percentage to over 75% during his fourth year in the league. And his three-point numbers, they've also improved greatly.
They get the rebound. And the rebound paying off as they pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Well, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, it's a must to avoid fouling ball. I mean, he's excellent at taking it to the defense and drawing the contact.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. Russell from long range. Edwards inside. Just 4 to shoot. And Russell gets it to go.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
DeRozan for 3. And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Edwards. And he converts the layup.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Poked loose. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
It's stolen by Edwards. Outside, Russell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Minnesota with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Pass to Towns. Taken away by Williams. Levine feeling it out a bit. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
And that one is good. Russell's got his second basket of the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Out to White. 5 on the clock. They grab their own miss. Here's Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. Stolen by Beverly. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for 3, Okogie. Bulls trail by 9. Trying to end the drought. And White with the stuff.
And you can argue this is White at his best. Just an absolute terror in transition.
For 3, Beasley. And Vucevic pulls it down.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter. DeRozan for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Minnesota. Big stretch here going 10-2. Fifteen seconds left here in the first quarter. Beverly looking around. Just three to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Caruso. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves heading to the bench with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Well, we've seen mid-range jumpers lose favor, but Clark, it seems like the floater is on the rise.
Kevin, it's a must-have shot in today's game because of the lane being open as much as it is, the way the game is officiated, where you can drive it and create foul situations. Smaller guys that get in the lane have to have a shot that can avoid taller defenders, and the floater is that shot.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Pass to Beverly. Here's McDaniels. Three-pointer. Green with the rebound. Down low. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Vucevic. Drops in the layup for two.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game, and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Reed. Driving inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And one thing about Naz Reid, he knows how to play within himself.
You're absolutely right, Greg. He doesn't force shots. Rarely takes any shot that's contested. That's why his efficiency is so good.
There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Reed. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And, you know, you give Edwards credit for making the right decision there, feeding his teammate. Smart, good basketball.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Levine. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over McDaniel. And McDaniels with the block. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Beverly. The shot that time, not on target. Nice D from DeRozan. Here's Levine. They get it back. Pass to Dosunmu. Back to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. That shot, no good. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And here is McDaniels. Beverly for 3. And they'll get another chance.
Ball size and timing, really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Here's Reed. And at last, they get one to fall.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Edwards. Left side Towns. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and I want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves to the right side. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Pass to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Over Towns. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside Russell. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Javonte Green.
Long range from the inbound. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves lead by 1. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
They get a hand on it. On the wing, LaVine. Back to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Pass to Beverly. Outside Edwards. Outside Russell. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Russell.
Hey, it's hard to teach reach. Ball has a nice extension to him and superb at being able to challenge shooters because of it.
And here is Williams. Pass to DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Towns with the steal. And he uses the glass on the way. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Like how Beverly takes on challenges. This guy's a pit bull in his competitiveness. Aggressive at shooting over the defense, even when they're all in it.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof.
Now ball. He has 5. Pass to DeRozan. Lots of room.
DeMar DeRozan.
A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time, though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Driving the lane. Goes Funmu. Got a piece of it. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. In transition, here come the Bulls. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Going inside. And finished off by Edwards.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than goes around.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Deep 2 from Russell. Rebound by the Bulls.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
You know, battling inside, I like LaVine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
It's his first trip to the line.
And, Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Pass to Towns. Vucevic with the rebound. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2.
Javonte Green.
That ties it up. Green's got 6 points. Russell left side. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, D'Angelo Russell, to his credit, made the most of the move to Brooklyn. You know, he was dumped by the Lakers in 2017 in a trade to create cap space and ended up being selected to his first All-Star game in 19.
Outside White. Outside LaVine. Six to shoot. Rebound by Okogie. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And he drives in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Okogie's so good at forcing defenders into tough positions because of his tremendous athleticism.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Caruso. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. But well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Timberwolves leading by 3. Beverly up top.
Javonte Green. D'Angelo Russell.
Back to Beasley. Here's Russell. And that one goes long.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside, Green. Here's Caruso. And here's Vucevic. That one falls.
Nikola Vucevic.
Vucevic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Chicago.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
To the paint. Here's Vanderbilt. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Josh Okogie with the assist.
And the Timberwolves lead by 3. A steal. To the inside. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And Clark, as impactful as Okogie is on the defensive end, he is still a work in progress, don't you think, on offense?
I agree, Kevin. His defense will always get him minutes, but he needs to involve himself more offensively. Be a threat at that end of the floor, because on occasion, he can vanish at the offensive end.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He wants them to work for more easy baskets in transition. He said, the moment we take possession of the ball, I want us to attack. If there's nothing there, then you can pull it back out and run the offense. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Beasley's got his first bucket in this one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Pass the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Rebound, Minnesota. Russell with it. Now guarded by Ball. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. And it's Ball penetrating. Vucevic trying to get over. Count the basket.
I like the stick-to-itiveness of Ball. Persevering in attitude, doesn't give up when he's driving to the goal, fighting through contact. That's impressive.
Russell from long range. Bulls trail by 5. Pass to Williams. Outside, White. Back to Williams. Vanderbilt with the block. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards leading the charge. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 7. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. The Bulls making a switch here. Inside. Here's Williams. That one's not going to go. And Minnesota will come the other way. To the left side wing. Edwards looking it over. Vucevic with the block.
Denied. Return to sender. That's something you expect from a 7-footer like Vucevic.
And the rejection by Towns. DeRozan for 3. Good on the triple.
DeRozan.
Turning up the temperature on his intensity that time. DeRozan getting it done in the big-time moments.
Towns, the bounce pass. Edwards drives in. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. And the Timberwolves call time. They're up by 4. 51 seconds left in the 4th. middle. Here's Edwards. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Back to Ball. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
You can't be overly aggressive with DeRozan. I mean, the second he senses and feels that you are, he'll take advantage of it.
There's 31 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Towns. Outside, Russell. Offensive rebound. Here's Noel. Takes the 3. Bean with the rebound. Here we go, one-on-one. There's the triple. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
This is what scratches the itch for DeRozan. Moments like this, he lives for. Takes great pride in being the guy to knock down the critical shots.
6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Russell. No good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife.